Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, The Badass Joker. As the entire month of June is observed world over as Pride Month, I decided to make a video on how the portrayal of homosexuals in films have changed over the years and where the Indian LGBTQ cinema stands today. There was a time when films lampooned people from the LGBTQ community through characters who were mainly sidekicks, had overtly feminine gait, and were primarily in the films to evoke laughter. Themes of homosexuality or LGBTQ subjects have mostly been the domain of offbeat or art house filmmakers in Hindi cinema. However, no one in Bollywood mainstream was keen to tackle alternate sexuality. The odd Dostana or Kapoor and Sons did make an effort, but these were either caricatures or half-baked. Quite often than not, the mainstream movies invariably show a caricature in the name of homosexual or LGBT character, and the audience too expect the characters to bring some comic relief. The alternate cinema or serious movies tried giving the characters as much respect as the normal lead roles, but most of the films faced widespread protests despite the efforts by the filmmakers to narrate gay themes without resorting to stereotypes. While no one seemed to prefer an out-and-out gay-themed film, Bollywood restrained itself from including gay characters altogether in big-budget films, keeping the existence of homosexuality as subtle as possible. Though Bollywood is yet to come out with progressive movies based on the lives of gay men, bringing gay rights into the mainstream and exploring homosexuality in a righteous way through web series and parallel cinema is justice done to the gay community of India. Bollywood has generally shied away from portraying alternate sexuality in their films, and even when they do, characters are often reduced to nothing more than caricatures. However, Bombay Talkies, which is an anthology of 4 short movies to celebrate 100 years of Indian cinema, or specifically Bollywood though, where director Karan Johar directed a short film called Ajeeb Daastaan Hai Ye that dealt with same-sex love while being trapped in a broken marriage. Both Randeep Hooda and Saqib Salim played a brilliant role in the film while sharing the screen space with the most talented Rani Mukherjee. Unlike other Yash Raj films, the director definitely tries to explore homosexuality in a much more sensitive manner than his previous films, though whether his characters were authentic enough is still up for debate. Dear Dad. Well, this LGBT-themed movie saw Arvind Swamy make a comeback to the big screen almost after a decade. The movie explores a coming-of-age story as the father of a teenage son decides to come out of him during a road trip. Arvind Swamy's portrayal of a father who struggles to not only come to terms with his own sexual identity, but also musters up the courage to confront his son is remarkable. There are enough depth and class to his performance that keeps you engaged. The film also deals with the subject of coming out with a sense of maturity and sensitivity. It doesn't over-dramatize the event, neither does it take away the seriousness of it. Though the movie touches upon a brave and important subject of acceptance, love and compassion, I seriously wish the film was able to have a wider reach with a much better storyline. Next one is a romantic drama movie that's available on Netflix. Love. Love as a film, it's startlingly comfortable in its skin. It doesn't make excuses for its central characters and their sexual orientations. It evades creaky norms for most parts without making any bones about it. Love, according to me, is one of the most accomplished gay-themed Indian films to come out of India without a speck of doubt. I saw this movie online and was blown over by the amazing screen presence of both the lead actors, Dhruv Ganesh and Shiv Pandit. Love is an intensely private character study of 2 urban gay men who have moved beyond the initial struggles of coming out. The protagonists of the movie have made a clear choice of not wearing the cloak of victimhood, and that makes them paradoxically vulnerable to the whims of the world around them. My Son is Gay. It's an independent Tamil feature film from India which showcases the dark reality of LGBT acceptance prevailing in our society. This movie is a poignant tale of a mother-son relationship. The revelation of the son being gay and the impact it creates in their lives and people around them forms the crux of the story. Director Lokesh Kumar, after attending the Bangalore Queer Festival a few years back, decided to explore the LGBT scene in his hometown, Chennai, and decided to make this film based on years of reading up and field work. This movie aims to tackle the universal question of acceptance and tolerance of all people, inclusion of the marginalized section of the society into the mainstream, and upholding the right of every human being to live their life with dignity. Sexual orientation and gender identity are an integral part of one's self and should never lead to discrimination or abuse. So, in many ways, this movie is a reflection of the taboos and misconceptions in the society towards the LGBT community and attempts to pave the path towards empathy and compassion. And finally, India's first silent LGBT film, Sisse. Directed by Faraz Arif Ansari, the film is a soul-stirring story of two men stuck in the limbo of how the society perceives homosexuality. It's again yet another poignant love story of two men in a homophobic country where homosexual love is still considered a moral offense. What's incredible about Sisse is that it's first India's LGBTQ short film that created waves at the London Indian Film Festival. That's based on the whole world of cruising in Mumbai locals that no one talks about. It's about men who are lonely and looking for love. It's silent but beautiful and sensual. Sisse, in fact, it's not just a film that one watches because it exists. It's a film that brings you closer to the realities of life. It makes you open your eyes to the normalcy of the same love and realize that there is nothing wrong in being who you are. Sisse is nothing but a soft cry for acceptance and acknowledgement, and we must give it what it deserves. There has been a significant change in the depiction of homosexual characters on screen. Otherwise, the representations are very far and flatter. Between last year and now, there are more examples where homosexuality has been dealt in an intelligent way. There is a shifting understanding that it cannot be represented in a caricaturist way. While the Supreme Court judgment of September 2018 has come as a boon, in a country like India where still many suffer silently for not being able to come out of the closet, such narratives straight from the Indian cinema somewhere gives hope, if not entertainment. Thank you so much guys for listening to me so very patiently. If you really liked my video, please give it a thumbs up. Definitely do leave your comments in the comment section below, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel by smashing on the subscribe and bell button that's right down below the video. Also, stay tuned about the latest updates on my channel by following me on Instagram at the Badass Joker, the link of which is given down in the description box. Let's meet next time. Until then, it's bye from Sujat. Bye bye.